From Perfect Strangers, Bronson Pinchot. From TV and films, Mariette Hartley. From Golden Girls, Betty White. From TV's Bizarre, John Viner. From Falcon Crest, Lorenzo Lamas. From the classical stage, it's Doc Perlman. From the Colbys, Emma Sands. From the bestseller list, Jackie Collins. And from the center square, Felicia and Ahmad Rashad. They are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Thank you, Shadow Stevens. What a voice he has. Shadow Stevens, welcome to the new Hollywood Squares. Hello, stars. Hello. Well, we have two more contestants here because yesterday, Bob Blanchard ran away with a car. Wasn't that exciting when he won the car yesterday?
It's still there.
Well, just where do you see who we have for you today? On my left, she's a service representative for a large insurance company. She says she has the perfect formula for romance insurance. Let's find out about that. Her name is Anita Glover. Hi, Anita. Welcome to the show. Tell us about this perfect formula for the perfect romance. Romance insurance. What is it?
The client.
Yes.
Myself.
Yes.
Dividends.
Dividends? Oh, I see. Good. All right. Yes. Good luck on the show today. Oh, it's nice. We have clever people, not only smart. On my right, Kenny Chernoff is from Long Island. He's a music coordinator. He believes you just have to learn to laugh at certain things in life. Kenny Chernoff, everybody. Hi, Kenny. He told me the most ridiculous joke I've ever heard. This is John Viner would probably not use this in his act. Tell us the joke, please, Kenny.
It's baseball season. These three old ladies are walking down the street with an empty bottle of scotch. And what do you think's on their mind?
What's on their mind, Kenny?
It's the end of the fifth and the bags are loaded.
John Viner, would you use that in your show?
Not with women in the audience.
Yes. All right, let's get around to the show. The object of the game is simply play tic-tac-toe. 3 squares across, down, or diagonally, or to acquire the most squares you can. The winner of each game will receive $500 in cash. Whoever wins the most at the end of the show will get a chance to drive away one of these beautiful Cadillacs, like he did just yesterday. We toss the coin backstage, and Anita will start. So, Anita, pick a square. Remember, the way you earn a square is by determining if the celebrity is telling the truth or not. Pick a square.
Betty White.
Betty, doesn't Anita have a wonderful voice?
Yes, I didn't notice myself. I think it's rather nice.
Betty, speaking of voices,
Betty.
would you listen, please, to the voice of Lorenzo Lamas, because he's going to say something to you, and tell us who authored these words. Lorenzo?
Just one look at you, my heart grew tipsy. In me, you and you alone bring out the gypsy in me. I love all the many charms about you. Above all, I want my arms about you. Don't be a naughty baby. Come to Papa. Come to Papa do.
Betty, who wrote those words?
Who cares?
Jane, don't get jealous.
Who wrote those words, Betty?
Cole Porter. Maybe.
She says Cole Porter, Anita.
I disagree.
Good for you. Ira Bushman, and basically you. Circle gets a square. Lorenzo, that was wonderful.
Thank you very much.
You really ought to go into show business.
I was in tremendous pain, of course.
You enjoyed that as much as Betty did, I think. Over to you, Kenny. Pick a square.
John Viner, please.
John. So you think you won't use Kenny's material in your act?
Right.
John, you're in South America, and you've just stepped in Titicaca or poo-poo. What have you done?
The bags are loaded, John. I ruined a good pair of shoes, John. What's the question again, Mr. Howard?
You're in South America, and you've just stepped in Titicaca or poo-poo.
Yes.
What have you done?
I've just stepped in a lake.
Over to you, Kenny.
I agree.
Good for you. Yeah, Lake Titicaca and Lake Poo-poo. X gets a square. Anita, your turn.
Mariette Hartley.
Mariette Hartley. Star of so many movies of the weeks and Polaroid. But Polaroid commercials weren't the beginning, were they, or was that the beginning?
The beginning of what?
Of your career.
Oh.
That's what many of us first discovered you.
Yes,
Was there something
the beginning
before that?
of people knowing that I could do something other than play frigid doctors. Yes.
Oh, I see. So you were doing get shots before.
Yes,
Well, we're glad you're doing Movies of the Weeks now.
Yes.
Ann Landers.
John.
And that's
That's incredible, John. Yeah.
Marion, Ann Landers says that the happiest of children are given 3 important things: guidance, a sense of self-worth, and one other thing. What?
An American Express gold card?
No.
Let's see. What is the first?
Guidance.
Guidance.
Second is a sense of self-worth, and one other thing.
Love.
She says love, Anita.
That sounds good.
You bet it sounds good. Circle gets a square. Over to you, Kenny.
Emma Samms to block, please.
Emma Samms to block. What problem did Mark Twain try to overcome by lying sideways across the end of his bed, Emma?
Too many children. I don't know. Backache.
She says a backache. This is before the block, Kenny.
I disagree.
No, yeah. X gets a square. Insomnia. Insomnia. Yeah, might have been called for a backache, but insomnia is the answer. You have the block. Over to you, Anita. Pick a star. Pick a square.
Bronson Pinchot.
Bronson, according to
love
Muslim...
saying that name.
What?
You love
I love
saying that
saying
name.
it because, well, it's such an overly macho name, and I don't see you as that kind of guy.
Hey,
No, I don't mean it.
Okay, go.
Don't. Okay. Bronson, according to Muslim custom, Bronson, it's a father's duty to take his family there. Where?
Disneyland. That wasn't very funny, was it? I'll say
The chest hair was funnier.
Mecca.
He says Mecca, Anita.
I disagree.
No, it is Mecca. X gets a square. Yeah. I don't know how he knew that, but it was Mecca. Very nice. Over to you, Katie.
Jackie Collins, please.
Jackie, Hollywood Husbands. She's just written. What a good book. Jackie, your new baby is born with a pointed head. Is there anything to worry about?
Yes, if you have a pointed head, John.
It's hereditary.
I would say, yeah, I would be pretty worried.
This would be for the win. She says, yeah, it's okay, no problem at all. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying I would be worried.
Oh, you would worry about
Yeah.
it? Yes, she says
Wouldn't
you
you?
would worry about it. Kenny?
I'll agree.
No, it often occurs as a result of, no, you can't change your mind now. It's the birth canal when you're born. Circle gets the square. On with the game. Over to you, Anita.
The lovely and talented Felicia and Ahmad Rashad.
Yes, Felicia and Ahmad. Here is your question. We have a visual clue for you today. Can we bring in our visual clue? Now, Felicia and Ahmad, according to a leading disposable diaper manufacturer, within our writers are really sick, you know that? Within 100, how many diapers does a baby go through in the first year? And I have to tell you that they are sitting here. How many diapers does a baby go through in the first year? You were looking at them.
Oh, well, it depends.
We need an answer.
Oh, I'd say about 2,000.
They say 2,000. Exactly, you're saying 2,000. All right. Anita?
I agree.
I've got 2,200. It's not close enough. How did you ever come up to that close an answer?
The question is, who changes the baby that 2,000?
X gets a square. Anyway, we'd like to thank Kimberly Clark Huggies for all these diapers. Thank you. Yes, X gets a square. I don't know how you got that close. Kenny, over to you.
Itzhak Perlman, please.
Itzhak Perlman. This would be Itzhak Perlman. Hi, Itz.
How you doing?
Do people call you that ever, Itz?
Only you.
That's it. Itzhak, Mr. Perlman, sir.
Thank you.
Who is Slobodan Zivojinovic? Slobodan Zivojinovic, and how has he made over $150,000 already this year?
Well, he charges folks $5 to learn how to pronounce his name.
I need that help.
You need that help, yeah.
He made $150,000 already this year, Itzhak.
let's see. I think maybe...
Would it help if I said the name again?
Don't bother.
Okay.
Try mine again.
Right. It's October.
Okay. He's a tennis player.
He says he's a tennis player, Kenny.
I'll agree.
Yeah, that's it. You got it. $500. X gets the square. By the way, Kenny, the reason why you won is because you have 5 X's on the board. There's no way for Anita to catch up. But she can catch up right after these messages. Next up, the Secret Square game. Don't go away. We'll be right back. We'll give you a chance. Very nice, Kenny. Anita, good luck. Game number 2 is our Secret Square game, and the player who chooses that square could win this. Shadow.
A trip to New Orleans. We'll fly you and a companion from Los Angeles to New Orleans aboard Delta Airlines, which offers both standard and wide-body service. You may visit their exclusive Crown Room Lounge, experience their warm and friendly hospitality in flight, all from Delta Airlines, and you'll long remember your week stay at the Bienville House in the famous New Orleans French Quarter, close to all the historic sights and sounds that make the Quarter and the Bienville House a very special place to be.
Thank you, Shadow Stevie. Let's reveal our Secret Square to our home audience only. And let's get back to the game. Anita, you need to catch up here. Pick a square.
Okay, here we go. Marriott Hartley, please.
Marriott?
Yes.
An orangutan's loud belch is usually a sign of what?
That he's from Milwaukee?
You got to stop dating those kind of guys.
I'm so sorry.
An orangutan's belch, it means something. They've studied this.
That he enjoyed his meal.
That he enjoyed his meal, Anita.
I disagree.
Good for you. It's a warning signal to aggressors.
Well, Chinese that do that.
Yeah, certainly gets a square. Over to you, Kenny.
I'll start with Bronson Pinchot.
Bronson Pinchot, not our secret square, but what a guy. Ivan, Dmitri, Smirdyakov, and Alyosha, together, these brothers make up a famous group known as...
The Brothers Karamazov.
He says the Brothers Karamazov. Kenny?
I agree.
Good for you, the Brothers Karamazov. X gets a square. Anita, over to you.
John Biner.
John Biner, not the secret square. John, according to Ann Landers, knights used to kiss each other just before they did something.
Just before they come out of the supply closet.
Stop.
Ann Landers said that knights used to kiss each other before they did something. Before they did what?
Before they sat down to eat.
Before they sat down to eat, Anita. Before they sat down to eat, Anita.
I agree.
No, before they went into battle. I guess not the guys they were fighting, but the other people, I guess. X gets a square. Over to you, Kenny.
Jackie Collins to win.
Jackie Collins to win. Jane Wyman says that she divorced our dear President Ronald Reagan because of his overwhelming obsession with it. Obsession with what?
I think you've already said it. How about Grecian formula? Little touch every night. No. I would say that he was obsessed with politics.
She says politics was before the win, Kenny.
I agree.
You got $1,000 now. Yeah, X gets a square. We didn't pick our secret square. We'll find out tomorrow. We'll be right back. Anita, you still have a chance to win some money here on the Hollywood Squares right after these messages. We'll be right back. Future contestants for the new Hollywood Squares are chosen directly from our studio audience. So if you'd like tickets, please write to us. Tickets, Hollywood Squares, Burbank, California, 91523. And in case we don't complete this last game, at the sound of the horn, we'll finish that question and add up the X's and the O's. We spare no expense. Do the horn
Out in
again.
just a little while now. I'm hurrying as fast as I can. Thank you.
Betty, your cards are. Each O and each X will be worth $100. So, Anita, your turn to make some money here. Good luck, pick a square.
Emma Samms.
Emma Samms from the Colbys. It all started in China in 200 BC with peasants using utensils and farm tools to entertain at weddings. What do we call it today?
The new Hollywood Square.
No. They used to entertain with utensils at weddings, and now we call that something.
They entertained with utensils.
Yes.
A band.
A band, Anita?
I agree.
No, Anita, no. Oh, no, Anita, no. It's the circus. X gets the square. The circus. That became the circus. Yeah.
Betty White, please.
Betty White. Betty.
Yes.
The U.S. News and World Report survey shows that Americans have become more tolerant of premarital sex. How do they feel about extramarital sex?
If they have the time, fine. I think they say they think it's awful. No. That's what they say.
In other words, more tolerant or less tolerant, I guess.
I think they're less tolerant of extramarital sex.
Is less tolerant, Kenny?
I agree.
Yeah, that's right. X gets a square. Less tolerant. There's no more fooling around. Marion, over to you. Yep. Marion, hardly to block us, what I thought you said. Marriott.
Yes.
Doctors can now curb your appetite by inserting a plastic bubble into your stomach.
Yes.
There are some side effects. What's the most common?
You keep lifting off the ground. What do you do?
You can see this
Can't get near a rhinoceros, that's for sure.
Why?
Let's see. Let's see.
What does that mean, can't
You
get near
leak.
right now?
I don't know. You can't go to parties. It's just dehydration.
Dehydration, he says, would be a side effect. This would be for the block.
And what again?
Well, the question was this. They accept a plastic bubble in the stomach. I think it's so funny to see this person lifting off the ground. You know why they tie the umbilical cord on babies? Because if they didn't, the baby would go... A plastic bubble in your stomach, there's some side effects. What is the most common?
And she answered.
And she said...
among other things.
She said what?
Dehydration.
Dehydration. This would be for the block.
I disagree.
Good for you. Cramping or nausea. You got the block there. Kenny, over to you.
Felicia and Ahmad Rashad.
Felicia and Ahmad, before the Indianapolis Colts made their move, what were they?
A much better team.
As it turns out, yes.
I will let my wife answer that question.
Is Felicia big on football?
Yes, knows it very well.
I hope so.
The Indianapolis Colts. Go ahead, tell the people.
Who were they? That's the question.
Who were they?
Yeah.
They were...
Obviously, they don't have an answer to this question.
They were an equestrian team.
They were an equestrian team. Yeah.
Felicia's car waiting.
Yeah. We'll finish this question, then we'll add up the answers. She says they were an equestrian team. Kenny?
I disagree.
Well, good for you. No, they were the Baltimore Colts, you see. It was another team that they happened to be. Okay. X gets a square there. Well, here's the good news. Anita Glover has been a wonderful contestant on our show and has wonderful parting gifts. Anita, thank you for joining us today. The other good news, oh, no, I shouldn't say that. Yes, she has $100. One circle on the thing. You have $100, Anita. Okay. And Kenny, you have not only won $1,300 on the show because you had 3 X's up there, but you got a chance to go after that car. There are 5 keys here, 1 for each car. Pick a key. Which car are you going to go after, Kenny, now that you got your key? Will it be the Eldorado, the Seville, the Coupe de Ville, the Cimarron, or the Sedan de Ville? Kenny, which one?
I would like to go for the Eldorado.
The Eldorado. In just a minute, Kenny and the Eldorado and the good luck celebrity of his choice will be here to pick a car. See if it'll start. We'll be right back. Congratulations. And we are back with Kenny. He has chosen Emma Sams, the lovely Emma Sams from the Colbys, as his good luck celebrity and this beautiful Eldorado. Shadow, tell us about it.
It's the 1987 aerodynamically efficient Cadillac Eldorado with contemporary style. It features transverse front-wheel drive, body frame, integral construction, and state-of-the-art electronics. The Eldorado from Cadillac.
Kenny, the Eldorado is worth $30,000. The key is in ignition. Everybody, let's help him out. Audience and stars. 1, 2, 3. I'm sorry, but hold on to that key because you'll be back tomorrow, and tomorrow you'll be able to choose 1 out of 4, right? Good luck tomorrow. Thanks for joining us. See you tomorrow on the Hollywood Squares. Thank you, celebrity.
Some of our departing contestants will receive the following: Paul Mitchell Systems Professional Salon Product, luxurious hair care and styling tool for the 80s, Paul Mitchell Systems, and Glade Light, the air freshener with just half the perfume of most sprays, so all you smell is freshness. Available in gentle, fresh, and hint of powder. And take the fat out of frying. Reduce calories with Mazola No Stick, the only cooking spray made of pure Mazola corn oil.